Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and you can see here it is time to clean up. So first things first, before I describe what I'm doing here, I will say that this video is sped up. I had a 30-minute kind of clean out session of all of the stuff that's on this table, but I did speed it up to 4 times just to keep it on the shorter side. Otherwise, we'd be watching a very long video. With all that being said, though, I have over the past like 2 weeks just kind of been piling things on this table. It is my dining room table, which we don't use that often, and so it's a good chance or a good spot for me to just put everything on here and just kind of like leave it for a few days. So it's finally my time to kind of clean up and sort through all of these things and just get things where they need to go. So you'll notice that I'm on screen, off screen, on screen, off screen, because what I'm doing is, first of all, checking on my kids, but also sometimes when I'm picking something off of this table, a lot of times things just land on this table, and there is a spot that it goes. I just haven't put it in that spot. So for example, I just pulled a whole stack of planners. I just put them on this table, but they really should just be on my planner shelf. And so I ended up taking it to my planner shelf, putting it on my planner shelf, and now I cleared off an entire area of the table. So the first thing that I do when I do a major like clean out session like this is to definitely kind of like look through everything and make sure that I'm pulling the things that already have a home and put it in that spot. Just get it into the home where it's supposed to be. Sometimes, when you get a flat surface, you just end up just dropping things on a flat surface. So this is what this table kind of ended up being. So I also have a couple of things that I've recorded YouTube videos on, so you can see right here, right in front and center. I just picked it up. It was a mini happy planner. So again, I have a spot for that, but because I was recording a video for it, it ended up I recorded the video and then it just ended up on this table. So now I am finally putting it back up. I have a bunch of planner supplies in here. I don't know why I have so many planner supplies that are just like being tossed here. I guess that was mostly because I was setting up for 2024. So I had just like all these like loose bits and pieces of dividers and papers and things like that. So again, all of that does have a home. I just have to go put it into the home. And then it gets a little bit harder. So once we get down into some of this other stuff, you'll see I'm digging through this box. So I had a giant box of things that I wanted to kind of sort through. And in fact, when I looked in it, I ended up putting a couple of other items in there, and deciding just to set the entire box to the side because it's items from Christmas memory planning and a travel, like a trip that we took at the very end of 2023 that I just want to memory keep. And so that's all kind of like set to the side. You'll actually see that in an upcoming video. That's like the second part of my travel planning series. So some of those things will be in that box and be coming out for that. But again, more planner stuff. I will say that at the very beginning of the video, I was kind of sticking boxes or like items into this box. So there are several like shoe boxes right here on the very right hand side, and those items are all items that belong in my bathroom. We have, as I've mentioned already, like we traveled at the end of 2023, and so there's lots of like different toiletries and things like that that I picked up from like travel, and we have our travel bag, the toiletries bag in there. So I've just kind of like been sticking it into a shoebox. I definitely need to sort that. I still actually have that on my to-do list to sort through that. And I've just been sticking all the things like lotions and makeup and all that type of stuff into that box to be sorted. But again, you'll see at the end of the video that I basically just moved that to my bathroom. Sophia's coming in saying hi, wondering what I'm doing. Oh, she's talking also about like she has injured herself, I think. So she wanted to come and just kind of hang with me, so she's kind of blocking the view for a little bit, but she's playing with some things. Actually, I asked her to pick a couple of items, if she wanted to keep some of these items. And so as I'm sorting through everything, she decided to take a couple of items and put them in her room. Again, it does have a spot. It just needs to go to her room. And then we're finally getting to what I consider the things that don't actually have a home, or if they do have a home, it is the home is going to be my planner. So these are all the like actionable items, the things that I have to do something with. And I won't show it on video, but basically what I do is kind of like sort through and make a to-do list, or at least pile it into a spot where I am going to sort through it, and pull out the actual task that's involved and put it on my to-do list. So that's kind of my goal as we get to the bottom of the pile here, is to be able to get everything onto a to-do list. Several of them are already on to-do lists, so you can see like kind of right in the middle of the table there are several green sticky notes. Those are already to-do list items, and I just need to continue doing that. It's just writing everything on a to-do list or a sticky note and piling it together. Now, as we kind of get to the like wrap up of this video, one thing that I will say is that at the end of 2023 and going into 2024, I've been listening to a series, or actually one podcast, the Organized 365 podcast, and I've been binge listening to her episodes. Lisa Woodruff is a professional organizer, and one of the things that she recommends is a Sunday basket. And so one of the things that I'm going to attempt to do, and I'll do a separate video, like actually going through some of these like remaining papers on my table here, but what she recommends is actually picking a one single day to sort through all of the actionable items and just kind of like pile through them and just get everything done on those different tasks. And I think I'm going to try to follow that method because I absolutely love checking in with my planner, but I don't always like to do the things that are on my planner list, the task list at least. And so I'm going to try to at least adopt the idea of a Sunday basket where there's one single day that's designated for me to try to do all of the tasks. And if I can't do the task, if it's something that I can put off, then I'm going to put it off. So I think, like I said, I'll have a separate video where I'm going to talk about what that method looks like for me and how I'm incorporating it into my planner system and like how I kind of like manage my home. But I know this was kind of a different video. I really just wanted to be able to show you kind of behind the scenes of what my house looks like kind of on a regular basis. It is a messy world. I am right here kind of setting everything, as you can see here, into like these little piles because these are all the things that I still need to do. And yeah, I'm just going to set it like that, and we're going to just leave it like that. And that's where we're going to go. And so the next video will be how I incorporate all of these items, all these papers and actionable to-do items into a Sunday basket method, following the Organized 365 method that is proposed by Lisa Woodruff. So I hope you look forward to that video. Again, I know it's kind of a different video, but you know, Saturdays are my cleanup day, and you know, I just wanted to show you what it's like. This is real life planning, real life home management for me. And so this is what I've been doing all day, and that's it. So again, I know different video, but I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video, bye guys.